wellness and getting healthy and feeling better and looking better and losing weight and all that stuff, it's really so much more than just food. It's some of these other things that, pop up outside the kitchen that need to be addressed before anything inside the kitchen, even literally like the last concern, when there are other things that are kind of like more of a priority, which for me, that definitely was what it was to start, at least. And then realizing every couple of weeks when we'd start adding on more small tasks. Once I addressed, a time management, stress management situation, I could really focus on enjoying some of the other aspects of what my life was going to be, enjoying cooking again, which I used to love doing, but I never had the time or energy to do. My breakthrough was figuring out my scheduling and time management, which allowed me to break through other things, which could not have been possible if I didn't start there. I was healthy. Obviously, I was fit-ish, healthy in some ways, but important things that were important to me long-term, definitely I could not have continued at the rate I was going. So my quality of life is significantly better, which is really, goes back to it being so much more than just food. Obviously, eating better, feeling better helps, but there are other things that really helped get the ball rolling. I think when you work with nutrition coaching, you're going to get a lot more than just here's some numbers. And I think there's so many other things that play into eating and getting the benefit of the food you're eating versus just here are the numbers that you should hit. If you're someone who needs a little bit more support, which even if you think you don't, you probably do, because I was the same way. I'm obviously a full-time coach and full-time trainer, and I thought I had it figured out. I thought I knew my body. I thought I had it under control. Come to find out, there's so many factors that play into it that if I didn't have, a nutrition coach, I didn't have a registered dietitian and someone whose expertise is in what's going on inside the body, I wouldn't have known what to adjust, when to adjust. I prefer to look at things that are going to benefit me physically, mentally, and get me healthy from the inside out. Think about it as an investment, not an expense. So some of the things that we put off now could end up being an expense later, due to the fact that you didn't take care of yourself and invest in yourself, and which exactly is what it is. That's when someone later in life, these little things that we neglect, that, becomes somebody set up for pre-diabetes, high blood pressure. They age, and this weight that they never invested in to try to lose becomes a problem when they start moving slower. They have a fall. They can't, pick themselves up the way they used to. So it might not affect you now, but down the road, it could be an issue where it becomes an expense because initially the investment seemed like it wasn't something you could swing. I promise down the road, the expense is going to be more than what this investment would have been. It's definitely worth the money to work with someone who is paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to get the knowledge that is going to only better you. And that's also the difference. You get what you pay for. And I firmly believe that. I mean, you invested in me. My nutrition coaching with you is like life coaching. And that's why I tell a lot of my friends or clients that are looking for, somebody who's going to help them with food. And I'm like, the thing about Jenny is she's definitely going to help you with your nutrition. And that was important to me. But I'm like, Jenny is like my life coach. Like I check in with her each week and I just get it together. And the food is just a small piece of the puzzle. Someone who's doing nutrition coaching with you, they care about your overall wellness, not just seeing you lose weight. They want to know how you're feeling, why you're feeling it, how can we adjust. Anybody on the fence about it, long story short, it's worth the money.